Welcome to the Cubbears Fan Report on March 7th, 2024. I've been reminded of this commercial that says, "Don't let the future you hate you." I am the future me, and some things I did when I was younger I hate. And one thing that some people are going to hate is who they draft as a quarterback. And you don't want to let the future you hate you if you're a general manager. And that's what a lot of people are speculating about. Someone asked me when I posted less than 50% of first round quarterbacks are successful. They asked me what it means to be successful, and that's an excellent question. And you may chime in with your own opinions. My opinion so far is that you need to have 5 seasons of over 25 touchdowns that you've produced. And that can be a combination of runs and passes. Justin Fields did it in 2022 with 17 passes and 8 runs, giving them 25 combined. And looking at the drafts from 2011 to 2019, there were 10 quarterbacks taken first. And our favorite one is Mitch Trubisky. He was taken first, and he never produced 5 seasons of 25. I don't think he ever had 25 touchdowns to start with. Cam Newton was in 2011, and if you include running touchdowns, he did it 5 times. Andrew Luck did it 5 times, and Andrew Luck could have had a great career if he'd have stayed in the league longer than 6 years. Other guys like E.J. Manuel, Blake Bortles, Jameis Winston, Jared Goff, who is still working on it. He had 2 for the Rams and 2 for the Lions. And Baker Mayfield's done it like 3 times, but only once for the team that drafted him, and that was the Browns. He did it 2 times, for the Browns. Kyler Murray's done it once, and so other quarterbacks we're still waiting on. C.J. Stroud, I don't know what he did last year, but he's still working. He's still early in his career. And Bryce Young, we don't know how it's going to turn out. So you got to give it time. But looking at those years, the success rate of over 5 seasons, 25 touchdowns, was only, I think, 3 guys out of those 10 years, 3 guys. 30% chance. You trade the 30% chance, you never miss when you trade the first pick. That's 100% success rate. And that's the criteria I'm going with. But if you have a different opinion, leave a comment, let me know. Other guys who I've looked at is Tom Brady did it 16 times. Eli Manning did it 7 times. Peyton Manning did it 16 times. Other guys like Dan Marino did it 7 times. Phillip Rivers did it 11. Matt Ryan did it 9 times. And somebody who never did it was Troy Aikman. But that was a Dallas team that was built on Super Bowls and a running game, not just touchdown passes. So if you look at Patrick Mahomes, he was not drafted first as a quarterback. He was drafted like in about 10th. He ended up he's done it every year he's been a starter. He's been a starter 6 years, and every year he's been 27 or higher. He's looking at becoming the GOAT, along with Tom Brady. He's won Super Bowls, and Super Bowls is a big thing too, but I haven't gone into that. But you got to look at how many seasons over 25. Somebody like Aaron Rodgers did it 13 times. And Matthew Stafford's done it 5 times for Detroit, and they drafted him, so he's been successful. And then you add what he's done with the Rams, he's been phenomenal. So he's got 1 season over 25 touchdown passes with the Rams as well. Kurt Warner, who was not drafted, has done it 5 times. Carson Palmer did it 6. So they've had successful careers. And when I see over 25 touchdown passes more than 5 times, I'd say that's a successful quarterback, possibly a candidate for the Hall of Fame. That's a more subjective thing, and that's also a lot of times about championships. But anyway, trading 30% chance to get a guy who throws for over 25 touchdowns 5 times, that's a reasonable expectation, I think. And if you trade back, you're going to get a bunch of guys. And I like that as a better possibility. Anyway, the Cubs won yesterday 6-5. And Bellinger got to play yesterday. I think he got a walk and a run, but he did not get a hit. And it was a challenge for him, but he took good cuts. He hit the one ball really hard that was fielded. Suzuki hit a home run after having been robbed of a home run in his first at bat. And Morel had 2 hits yesterday, but he made 2 errors at third base. So now the experiment continues. There was another guy named B.J. Murray, played third base, came in from Morale. He also made an error, but he did hit a home run. That looked really good. The Cubs lost 4-0 on Tuesday, and I was mistaken. I thought Bellinger was going to be in the lineup that night, but he was not. But Caleb Killian left the game with what appeared to possibly be an injury, and he's still undergoing a workup now. But he looked good in 2 innings. But Kansas City shut the Cubs out today. The Cubs play tonight at 7 against the Reds. Wisniewski will pitch against Green. Wisniewski's got some great stuff. Big sweeper, fastball, but he's just not putting up the numbers. I'm surprised he's struggling, but I think we got to keep working on him. Another guy I'm really impressed with is Carl Edwards Jr. He closed out the 2016 World Series for the Cubs when he was a rookie, and he kind of got a little wild and struggled, and he's bounced around the Major League Baseball, and he's back with the Cubs, and I like the way he looks. He's going to strengthen that bullpen. They sure could have used him last year. Anyway, this has been the Cubbears Fan Report. Like and subscribe. Leave comments. Let me know what you think makes a good quarterback if you're drafting him number 1. I like trading him back and getting a haul in draft picks. But anyway, I'll let you know as soon as I know something about what's going on with Justin Fields. By the way, Justin Fields hit 25 touchdowns once in 2022. He had 17 passing and 8 rushing. I think the rushing touchdowns count too. So I expect to see more of that. And the Bears need to build around Justin Fields while they're in their playoff window, which I think is just starting because they franchised Jalen Johnson and they got to take advantage of that talent. Anyway, thanks for joining the Cubbears Fan Report. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I sure would appreciate it. Thanks for participating. Have a great day.